What's up, guys? Yeah, broadcasting live from my studio here. Um, just gonna talk some stuff here. So I just got my my Jedi Survivor Star Wars Jedi Survivor Collector's Edition from Limited Run Games today. Um, got it, got it right here. Good, good stuff right here. It's decent quality. Well, not decent quality, good quality. It comes in this little uh, sleeve. Nice little box to to put up on the display here. It's used as a backdrop. So I have an unboxing video on my channel. So it's you can go and look it up and watch and like and subscribe. I got two channels. I got a gaming channel, and I got a collectibles and stuff where I kind of critique um, figures. And I know I might just do a little podcast here to review and figures and stuff. I don't know. I'm still looking at a name. I might call this podcast "Figure This," because this deal with all the figures and stuff like that, and the Dragon Ball Z and all different types of PVC and resin statues and figures and stuff like that. So, well, the the Jedi thing is decent, man. I would give you a little sneak peek for people who didn't really, or whoever didn't watch the video. Um, let's see if I could just. It's a little bit big and cumbersome here, so let me just see. I don't hit the camera. Alright, so you get the hilt here. You get the hilt. It's pretty detailed, pretty good detail on it. I mean, this is my first lightsaber, so um, just bear with me. This is the first one I got, so I don't know if I know there's others and stuff like that, but from what I'm hearing online, is that this is like um, pretty big and heavy compared to the other lightsabers, and it's not really like it's like movie size accurate. It's a little bit bigger because it's. I think people compare this to the Galaxy Edge, um, like Hasbro ones. And for all you who didn't know, like when you do the unboxing video, there's only like one viewer that went through the. I mean, they didn't really explain, but you have to get the the what you call it, the blade to activate it. So out of the box, it wouldn't come on. It has batteries in there, but out of the box, it wouldn't activate unless you have the blade. And what fits in these blades is the Galaxy Edge blade. So any one you can do, I think the Hasbro ones. So if you go to anybody who went Disney and has the blades, that will fit in this. So that will work. So um, be aware when you take it out of the box, it wouldn't ignite. Trust me. I was very concerned when I took it out of the box and I expected to go on and start making noises and stuff. it doesn't. So that is that is the just be aware for all you people who I know that people are accustomed to that. I wasn't accustomed, so I didn't know. And another thing is you get the I don't know if you could see it in that angle, but you get the game, the certificate of authenticity, and the steel case for the game. So so that's what you get in the case. That's what you get in the case. So let me just put this here, put this back, and all right. So let me just put this back in here. So yeah. So let me just put this. All right. So that's that. I mean, the quality is pretty good. I don't think um, I'm satisfied. The only thing that the only thing that I think that they should have done is the case here, and probably I mean, it's magnetic, which is good. The graphics is is pretty good. The only thing that I think they should have done is make an actual um, chest case for it that opens up. I don't know if you can see the designs. Like it has like it looks like it breaks apart there, and in the front it has these like image of clips. If it had actually clips and come up, it would have been a good thing. But only thing is that if they have done that, probably the price would have been a lot higher because you will have to pay for the case. So I guess that's one way of keeping the cost down. Is is having that box like that. Yeah. So the other thing is um, the hmm, the other thing that I want to talk about too is that deal that's going on with Microsoft and Activision. I heard some news that the I don't know if it's the CDMA or the the authorities overseas they blocked the deal, and I don't know if my take on it. Um, I think they should have blocked it because Activision. Microsoft said that they were trying to get Activision or acquire Activision the because of the mobile side, the mobile games and stuff and all that stuff. But you have to understand that Activision has like one of the um, biggest titles right now, which is Call of Duty, and if Microsoft uh, or Xbox or Microsoft buys acquires this game publisher, um, even though they have deals and they say they're not going to do it, but even though they have deals with Sony right now, or Activision have deals with Sony right now, and Microsoft said that they're going to honor it. Um, After that 10 years is up, they have full range of doing whatever with Call of Duty, and if they decide to put Call of Duty on their Game Pass, then and it's gonna be like subscription based and it's gonna be free. Um, what about with the other people? Like Sony, the people who play Sony, then now it will have like more of a, like a bias to put people to buy an Xbox because now they can get a Call of Duty for free, and that's gonna be taking away a lot of sales from everybody. So I think it's a good decision that they kind of keep them from kind of like monopolizing on it, and that's just my take. And I think really and truly, I mean, Call of Duty has been good. I mean, it's good. Uh, I find Call of Duty Ghost was one of the best ones. Modern Warfare, but you know, it's kind of big. It's kind of getting repetitive for me in terms of like the Call of Duty stuff. This year, Battlefield was really really um, disappointing. And I can see why Call of Duty is getting so much popular now because Battlefield, they try to compete, and the only thing that Battlefield has on Call of Duty is the destructive like buildings and all that stuff. So that's the only thing that Call of Duty, I mean Battlefield has in it. And I think Sony could give Call of Duty a run if they just bring back SOCOM and bring back Killzone. Yeah, I think they could give Call of Duty a run for their money with those two titles there. Killzone was pretty good. I had the first and the second one on the PlayStation 3. Um, and Killzone was a pretty good game. It was a decent game. It's more on the lines of like I think Gears of War and stuff because it has more um, like enhanced humans and stuff like that. I never really dived into the lore of the of Killzone, but Kills I had I just played like the first two titles and that was it. SOCOM I've never really played, but I've heard that game is pretty decent, good, and I think that game could give Call of Duty a run for the money, but in terms of like realism and and just gun on gun combat. So I think that could really give. I think they should bring that back and give Call of Duty a run for the money. It's at least something in the genre where it has a whole. Because right now in that genre we only have like what Battlefield, um, Call of Duty. What else could come to my mind? I mean, um, I don't know. I mean, there's only two popular titles: Battlefield, Call of Duty, and that's it. I mean, in terms of like um, those type of games. But enough on that one. Um, have you guys seen the trailer for for Beast Wars Transformers? Pretty decent, man. Pretty decent. I There's a bunch of good movies coming out this year, and I kind of like the I kind of like the way how they're going now. Like it's. Let me start this here. For centuries, our kind has stayed hidden on Earth. But darkness has found us again. Prime. This. Here we got like the OG style Optimus Prime. The OG style Optimus Prime here going on. Let's see what's. Is about the fate of all living things. Unicron is coming. Unicron.
human here?
I'm nobody. I ain't even seen nothing. I'm not even seeing anything right now.
This is not our war.
Optimus, we must trust each other to protect the home we all share.
How big can this guy be?
He eats planets. So, like, way bigger than a planet.
In the end, everything you cared for will be consumed.
Maybe there's another way to save our home.
You've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
Hmm.
Yo, Noah, take the wheel.
So that's the trailer there, man. It's pretty good. It's I like it. It's good. I like the old school flair, OG Optimus Primal from the cartoons, you know. And then they're bringing back I think what Galvatron and then Unicron. So I'm guessing I'm guessing now they kind of like I would say like soft rebooting that series because if you hear in the trailer, um, Optimus Primal, not Optimus Primal, Optimus Prime um, was kind of um, like not pissed off, but like mad that that Jax or who Sidewine or I can't remember his name brought a human in, so it's probably gonna reboot because it looks like he don't know like the humans yet because in the old ones you already knew the humans already like like Shia LaBeouf character and and um Matt Wahlberg character. So so it seems that they kind of like sort of rebooting the whole series, and I guess I don't know if it's like a direct uh sequel to like Bumblebee because Bumblebee looks to be the same looks to be the same. So I don't know if it's the same a couple of years after or whatnot. But I see they bring back Galvatron. Um, Unicron was supposed to be in the other movies, I think, and they didn't do it for some reason. So Unicron is gonna be something to see, man, because this is like a uh, planet-sized, transformer that eats planets. So um, that's gonna be something to see. Another thing is, there's, like King Kong X Godzilla or Godzilla X King Kong. I mean, the teaser for that is like off the chain. We have this new. I guess everybody's calling him Lanky Kong. If you know all the guys who people who played Donkey Kong, they calling him Lanky Kong. So like, I mean, it's you know it's gonna be. I want to see that. I mean, like, it's like the guy just sit on his throne, like all me with all the bones in front of him, and then it flashes out with a Godzilla skull and a King Kong skull, and his eyes glowing. I mean, you don't really see you don't really see like the features, but um, I mean, you see the features, but you don't see like they kind of like block him out a little bit. The only thing you can see is like a little bit of his arms and his eyes glowing. So that's gonna be something to see. And with the hype about Flash, man, um, that's that's gonna be a good movie. Um, you know, Batman, original Batman, gonna be in. Um, you know, it's so much good stuff going on, man. So much good stuff going on. We're gonna get Batflick. Sad to see, Henry Cavill, but with all this DC thing going on, man, James Gunn need to be listening to the fans. He needs to be listening to the fans. Um, you know, he needs to be listening to the fans, man. Because I mean, like this reboot thing going on. Um, we still need Justice League one. Not just League one, Justice League 2 and 3, man. We haven't had Henry Cavill make a full stride yet in Superman. You know what I mean? Like we had Superman 1, Man of Steel, which was a good movie, and they were supposed to bring out Man of Steel 2, and this guy, I mean, he is one of the best, iteration of Superman I've ever seen on screen. Um, the other guy, Brandon, is it Brandon Ruth or whatever his name in the first like Superman Returns? I mean, he looks like that's like I'd say that's like more like a Christopher Reeves version of like Superman. Like that's like a Christopher Reeves version. He brought that back to the screen, and he was pretty good in Superman Returns. But um, Henry Cavill Superman was like on another level. I mean, it's I think it's like what Heath Ledger brought back to the Joker. It's the same thing that he brought back, like the fierceness of Superman. I mean, like I like his. I mean, we hadn't had his stride yet, and then James Gunn came and kind of flipped the script, and I think what he's doing is not going to be good for DC Cinematic Universe, because that like DC, they had too many reboots, too many, I don't know if they're trying to make all these movies. And the thing is, with what James gonna want to do is he wants to put more to the light side of the comic books. I could make it more comedic, funny, and that's what the DC the DC I admired. That's what DC had. Like, yes, the Marvel had, like, they had there's the funny parts and stuff, but you expect certain characters to have, like, okay, like Iron Man was serious. Robert Downey Jr. had his quirks and little hints of snapbacks and stuff. Um, Thor, Chris Hemsworth. I mean, he's more like a funny man, but now he's doing this movie where you're seeing a more serious side of him with Extraction. But like when he's playing Thor, he's more of like a funny guy. Guardians of the Galaxy, the people who act in that movie mostly around comedy stuff. So you expect to be seeing that stuff in those movies. But like Justice League now, it was more of a dark, serious tone to like a movie. Like, it's more like a drama, thriller vibe to the superheroes, more serious, and that's where Zack Snyder was trying to get at. And now he come in, and I mean, James gonna come in and he was want to make more, like Aquaman, more like funny and stuff. Shazam one, the first Shazam was okay. Then the second one is like they just made it more silly and more. I mean, yes, Shazam is a kid. We all know that, but sometimes, like in the comic books, when Shazam roll around and he changed into Shazam, he took more of the serious side. Sometimes he will make funny jokes and stuff because he's a kid and he doesn't understand. But when he's doing the business, he's more serious and taking it. He can't. Like this one, it was like he was making quirks and funny and all that stuff. Like it's like he's just trying too hard. So I think that they need. I mean, it'll probably be best if DC just sell that license to what Marvel did. Sell the license to like either Netflix or whoever wants to buy it, and let them do that side, because I think DC owns like majority of their majority or not all of their licenses for the characters and stuff. So I think what they should do is to sell the Snyderverse to Netflix, let him release. I know he's cut out work with all the other stuff that he's doing now, but he should release Justice League 2 and 3 on there. That's what he should do, because we need those movies. We need to finish that universe. I mean, I want to see what's going on in there. I mean, like with Batman. I mean, like when I first heard Ben Affleck was playing Batman, I was like, what? And I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll give him a chance. So I want to see Batman versus Superman. And what blew me away is in that scene, the scene in the warehouse. Man, that was like the one of the best scenes I've seen. And when I was in the movie theaters, I went to see it IMAX, and I was on the edge of my seat. I was like blown away. I was like, oh my god. I was like, man, when he came in, he went boom, 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 and he fly into the thing, come up from the thing, and he's like doing like what Batman does, and this time he was serious, man. He was like probably freaking kill people and smash this guy head, pull the box over to him, and I mean, he was getting down, man. I mean, like that was serious. That action sequence was good. I mean, I even came back home and played that scene over again, and I mean, I had to see it one more time. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah, they need to do that universe justice. They need to do that justice. They need to bring that back. I mean, bring Henry Cavill back. The fans want him. And you have to listen to the fans, because the fans is the one who is going to go to the movies and make your box office big. So give the fans what they want. Another thing is, I'll probably go wrap up here in a second, but man, that's decent. That is decent. I always say that's decent, but it's good. But as again, guys, I mean, I will make. This is like episode 1. I'm just rambling here. And also, too, what I will do is I will bring more stuff as far as like the statues and stuff like that, the figures and stuff. And once I get, I will order some stuff from AliExpress, and show the quality, because I have a whole bunch of it. And if you look on my channel, collectibles and stuff, I did a couple of shorts with some of the statues, and on here I can go into a little bit more in depth, and also too I can order the stuff. You will see me here on here. I will do some ordering, and I will order some stuff, and we will check out the quality, because people saying that the quality over there is not good, and at least over here I can show you what the quality is before you make a purchase and end up with something that you don't want. Because trust me, I've done my fair share of ordering on on AliExpress and Alibaba, and trust me, when you that's a sick shot of Bumblebee. Yeah, see, it's the same design from the movie. So I don't know if it's in the same continuity or in the same, or is it after or what? But we will see. The characters are different, but in the Bumblebee was the girl that was there. So I don't know if John Cena is in this one or what. So we will see. But yeah, so yeah, I will do some ordering here, and you'll see what I'm ordering and stuff. So that way, and if it's something that you want to see me order, I can do it. And but you gotta give me some time because I'm not starting out and everything. So I will order some stuff here, and we will go through it. I could put the quality up online on here, and we will see what the situation is. So that way you can make a decision if you want to go through with it or not. Because once you order on Alibaba, the main thing is once you get it here, the problem is the returns. Because I did my fair share of ordering on Alibaba, and I had a little bit of issue with I bought a computer part, and a little bit of issue in terms of return and stuff. So it's a process. So yeah. So and then also to if you're trying to get something for like a backdrop or something, it will serve its purpose. So again, guys, so I will go out now, and I'm gonna brainstorm. If you want, put in the comments below what I should. I think I don't know. I might go with this name. I will just name this podcast "Figure This." So I will make this "Figure This" podcast. This is the first episode. Like and subscribe, and comment down below, and subscribe to my channels, collectibles and stuff, and also my gaming channel, Not a Pro Gaming. And also on that one too, I will have I'll have a link on the description too on this one for both channels. And also too, on that channel too, I will be broadcasting a podcast also too on that one. It will be called XS Station, and that one I will be going to more depths on movies, games, reviews, and anything, like basically everything that we talk about. So yeah, so just look out for that. All right, peace.